Hello Internet, it's your faithful Captain Savage Legend here. Seems that you guys like these No Man's Sky tutorials, so I figured I would do another one. This is a basic guide how to get started in survival. I know some people have trouble with it, so that's why I'm putting this out, because I think I've kind of found a remedy to get started there. So we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna go survival mode. Usually I play on custom, and I like to do little different things with it, but this is just a quick start guide, so we're gonna go to just regular old survival mode. We're gonna jump in here and see what kind of nasty, poison, hot, toxic planet we end up on, and we're gonna see if we get our pooper pushed in, or if we can go ahead and get this rolling. Really, the goal with this tutorial is not to finish the game or anything. Obviously, this is not a whole playthrough or anything like that. Basically, as soon as I can get off the ground, get to the space station, that's really when safety starts and when you can really start getting into the game. So, not going to worry about getting the hyperdrive fired up and going to other systems or nothing like that. This is going to be a quick one, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe, we'll see. Maybe it'll end up being 2 videos, or maybe when Share Factory stops recording, I'll just hit record again and we'll just keep going. I don't know yet. We're going to find out. But let's do it. And as the Joker once said, and here we go. And here we go. See, perfect timing. Oh, this ought to be a good one. 63 degrees, so it's not a cold planet. It's going to be toxic, radioactive, covered in poop monsters. What is it going to be here? You just never know with survival. Never start you on a tropical world and they're like, here, survive that. No, it's always, here, we're going to put you on a planet with Bulgarian butt slugs. Let's see if you can get through that. So, let's see what we got here. Now, if I could run into the trick that I did last time with my main save, that'll be pretty cool. And if that comes up, I'll show it to you. If not, oh, toxic. That's wonderful. Okay, so we got to get our scanner online here. Go over to multi-tool. We need ferrite dust. Alright. So these things are going to give us the ferrite dust we need. We're going to try to find some sodium as well. So looking for sodium on a planet. If you don't know, which I think most people do know, you're just looking for yellow plants that glow in yellow. How many do we need? Yeah, we need 75. Oh, okay. Carbon, no, we want this right here. And if you can keep your laser in the yellow, you actually get better returns on your stuff. So keeping your weapon hot is a good thing. When you're mining, you're going to get more resources for doing it that way. So that's one way to do it. And bam, there we go. We're going to scan, and there's our sodium. So we want to get this sodium. That way we can recharge our hazard protection and That's going to help us survive. Yeah. I usually play with sprinting on easy because I just like to sprint. I don't like being interrupted by my stamina going down stuff. There we go. And I usually do fast scan and recharge, so it's a little different for me to have to wait for the scanner to recharge and wait for the sprinting to recharge, and I don't know. I just like to play with those things on an easier mode when I do custom, just because I don't like to wait for that. I think it's stupid to wait for that kind of futuristic super space person, are you? If you don't have enough health to sprint for a while and have to wait for your scanner to recharge, that's not very good tech. So I don't know. I play with it different. It's whatever. Oh yeah, these things got a lot of ferrite dust. We're gonna need that for later. We're going to want to put analysis visor in here, so we need to create some nanotubes, so we're going to need some carbon. So we'll grab some carbon while we're on our way here. And then go over here. Damn it. Oh, I'm just screwing up the buttons today. Okay, there we go. I need 50 carbon to create a nanotube. That's not bad. That's so we're going to kind of grab that on the way. And that should be what we need right there. Yeah. Okay, got our analysis visor, we got our scanner up and clicking. So I'm gonna try to cheat this. It's not really a cheat, it's just kind of a cheat. I'll show you. It might not happen for us, so but basically we're looking for a ship to land. And there's a neat little trick you can do with that if you yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, go through this. You look for a ship to land, and you can actually trade this ship for it while it's broken, which is really neato. So we're going to sit in here for a minute while our... Yeah, okay. We got to go through this. So instead of repairing this ship, you can... okay, I didn't want to read the log. I wanted to... Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, I know. So what we're looking for is another person, not another player, just an NPC to land their ship. We're going to let our toxic protection fill back up a little bit here. See if we can recharge it here. No, we don't have anything right now. That's all right. We can wait. But if we don't find someone landing, we can just repair this stuff. It's not hard. Pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly. So we need to make a refiner. That's our first step. We need to make a refiner. So go to our menu, and we need a metal plate and some oxygen. So let's make a metal plate real quick. We're going to need some more ferrite dust. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab some ferrite dust while we're out here running around. And we're just looking for rocks basically on the ground. Right there. And if you want, you can grab some units while you're doing this just by analyzing things. You don't get a lot for it, but every little bit helps. So never hurts to have carbon either. Hit the scanner. Grab some sodium while we're out and about, grabbing our ferrite dust. We'll scan that real quick too. Yeah. See if we got what we need. Not yet. See, like if one of those ships were to land, we could run over there and just trade our ship for it, assuming that it's in the right price range. It happened for me perfectly on my on the main save. It happened for me. It was kind of neat. I didn't have to repair the pillar. I think it's Pillar of Dawn. You know what that thing's called? Something like that. But it was kind of neato that happened that way. Okay. And we need oxygen. So oxygen is easy enough to come by. You need those, oh, there's some right there. You know, you can grab these little glowing red plants. That's one way to do it. And another way to do it is to blow up those plants that attack you. This, like, I think they're called silt beans. That's from yeah, silt beans are from Fallout. They're some kind of space beans. They're a bean pod. You can blow those up and get oxygen too. We need, you know, I always try to plan my routes to take me past these sodium plants wherever I'm going. Because as you can see, our toxic protection's falling pretty fast. So, you know, we do want to... Can we make this thing yet? Yeah, we can make it. There we go. And go ahead and pick that up and head back to the ship, because we can just sit in the ship and recharge our stuff. Already scanned him. And then we need dihydrogen crystals. So you're looking for the blue dihydrogen. See that buried technology module? The cool thing about these, you don't usually even need a train manipulator. If you step over them, now this one's too deep. Sometimes if you step over those, it'll give you the prompt to just pick them up. Alright, let's get this thing going. Let's throw some carbon in it. And wait for this stupid scanner to recharge. And see the H's there? That's the dihydrogen. So we're going to go in that direction. So as you can see, I use a lot of landmarks when the scanner doesn't recharge fast. So go right past the flag and head right that way. So north and just a little bit east. So north-northeast. And we'll get to that when those disappear, and there's some more over that way. So we get some dihydrogen, we'll start making some jelly, and then we'll refine some pyrite dust to make some, ferrite dust to make some pure ferrite. So there we go. Oh, I thought a ship landed. North-northeast, we know there's some dihydrogen over here, some sodium along the way. So there's a sodium plant right there. That's carbon. So we'll grab this sodium plant. Bloop. And there we go. There's our dihydrogen crystals. We want those. We need some carbon. So go to these eggs and we'll just smack them with our gun. Recharge our mining beam. So I don't know how many of these we're going to need to make a dihydrogen jelly. It's not a lot, but dihydrogen jelly just takes a long time to make. Get some ferrite dust while we're here too, because we're going to need that to make that pure ferrite. And we're going to need more carbon to power not only to power a mining beam, but to power our doohickey as well. The refiner. There you go. So you can see it's not really hard. Once you memorize kind of the stuff you need, it's not really hard to get going in survival unless you screw around, get caught out, and killed by the elements. That's really your biggest threat out here. So let's power this thing up. Throw some carbon in there. Weak. Bam. And let's do the dihydrogen first. We need more dihydrogen jelly. Let's let our hazard protection recharge a little bit. I'd really like to see a ship land. That'd be cool. I'd like to show you guys that little trick. Just guy lands and you run over there and trade your ship for it. So the radiant pillar, I forgot what it's worth. I have to get out and scan it with an analysis visor. I'll tell you what it's worth. But you know, if a C-class ship lands, you can trade it right in. So that's kind of cool. It's cheesy, but it's cool. I don't care. I don't care about cheesing video games. People say, hey, you shouldn't cheese the bosses when you play Dark Souls. It's like, you know, I do. I don't care about doing stuff the hard way. I really don't. That's 4.8 million units worth on that thing. So let's go grab some more dihydrogen. Let's grab some more dihydrogen. We'll make our jelly. And we'll work on getting this thing up and running. And if you want a pet right away too, all you got to do, you can just grab carbon from plants like this. Then you can make beast pellets and just feed an animal. And so, you know, if you're interested in having a companion right away, you can do that. And most of the stuff you get, if it's big enough, you can ride it. So if you're looking for something you can ride, it can be done right away. It's not something you have to wait for or anything. You just come in here. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, you have to learn the animal food pellet recipe first. My bad. No, I misled you on that. I misled you. Because it's been a while since I really had to start over, so I forgot. Add more. There we go. 4 minutes and we'll have 2 of those. Let's let our hazard protection recharge. And the other thing we're going to have to get online is the pulse thing. So the hermetic seal, we can't make that right now. We don't have the recipe for it, but usually 9 times out of 10 a hermetic seal's in one of these chests right outside. Or if it's not, it'll kind of become a mission. And it'll basically just point you to it. So the hermetic seal is not a big deal. Metal plate, we just have to make another one of those. So we can do that now. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll just throw that in there. Let's jump out, check our refiner. That's going to take a minute, so let's go harvest some ferrite while we're waiting. Make sure we have plenty of ferrite. And let's grab some carbon while we're at it. This big bastard here's worth a lot of carbon. And let's analyze it before we kill it. Get the units for that. And we're getting some condensed carbon out of that too. And condensed carbon's really good for power generators and stuff early on. It has a lot of energy in it. A lot of energy in it. was giving me oxygen? Something over here was giving me oxygen. I don't know. Oh, that rock. It's on the oxygen rock. And keeping your mining beam charged is kind of a pain in the butt too, because you need a lot of carbon to do it, and you need carbon for so much. So, like I said, survival's a little rougher than the way I usually play. So, I'm actually having a harder time doing this than I do on my custom saves, because, like I said, I do fast scanner recharge, stuff like that. So, nice thing about a fresh start in survival like this is usually, and I don't think it's always, I think it's just usually, let's scan that chihuahua right there, we'll get him. I think it's just usually, not all the time, but what I was saying, sentinels don't really bother with you on your beginning, when you're in your beginning, kind of your starting planet here. Son of a biscuit. So let's use this condensed carbon. Oh, it started all the way over. Good gravy. 81%. I should get it going. I screwed up by not putting enough carbon in the beginning. That was my fault. Blue right there. There should be a deuterium plant. Not a whole lot you can do with deuterium, but we might as well grab it, right? Deuterium, whatever. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a chemist. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. Scan that plant. It's got a coyote thing over here. That's a stegosaurus. I'll scan that too. Ow. Oh, I let my thing run out. And this is what I was talking about. Dying in survival comes down to doing stupid stuff like that, like letting your toxic protection run out. I just sit in here for a minute, it'll charge back up. If you request assistance, then it'll show you where the hermetic seal is. Oh, it's going to be right there in that thing where the red indicator is. That's going to be our. It's just going to give us a hermetic seal. It's whatever. It's all right. Yeah. Let's save our sodium. I was going to recharge it, but we can wait. But let's recharge our life support if we can. I think we have some oxygen. Yeah, we do. So let's get that up. We don't want that to run out, then you start taking damage and it just gets real ugly real quick. We got enough toxic protection here. Let's run over here. And this is either going to give us hermetic seal, oh, it's planetary chart, and then that chart will show us where our seal is. So we'll use that in a second. Get rid of that green slime. We're just going to grab some resources here, whatever we can get a hold of that they're giving away. You know, there's probably going to be some carbon's good. Sometimes they give you ion batteries, which is kind of neat. Yeah, they give us some oxygen and stuff. That's cool. Let's check our refiner here. Okay, we'll take that. We'll stop processing. Quick transfer that. And then alright, so we got our dihydrogen jelly. Alright, launch thrusters up. Now, all we gotta do is go get a hermetic seal and we're off the planet. And then that's pretty much your starting for survival. So you go in here, you grab this, plot route. And we'll see how far it is. Sometimes this can be kind of a journey, so we'll see if it's going to be a... No, it ain't far. Yeah, it's not too far. So there's some sodium. We'll plot our route right past that. 700 units distance. And how far a unit is like the measure between your the tip and the base there. Maybe that's a unit, or maybe it's the length of your foot. I don't know. But I'm sure someone smarter than me's probably done the math on it. Either way, it's guesswork, right? Yeah, I wish one of these ships would land. I'd really like to trade. It's a really neat trick. And you can just trade your ship. There we go. Another trick for survival is run 10 steps, walk 10 steps while your sprint comes back. Run 10 steps, walk 10 steps. This storm might kill us. I should head back to the ship. How close are we to this? See these silt bean things right here? They give you oxygen. So if you're having trouble recharging your light support, those things and those puffball plants. If we're lucky, we get here and there's going to be a cave. And you can hide in the cave and ride a storm out. So yeah, we're not lucky. Let's see how we get up under this awning. It's not stabilizing though. Oh man, yeah, we might be in a... Oh, there's a cave. There's a cave. Okay, we're good. We're good. This is gonna save our life. Whew. Okay, so yeah, I kind of messed up by going out there in that storm like that. I didn't know it was coming, but that's all right. We were able to dodge in here real quick, and then when it says storm clearing, we'll go back out and we'll harvest what we can while we're in here. We'll grab some carbon so we can try to recharge try to keep our mining beam charged up to an extent here. Oh, I wish I could crouch and crawl. There's more stuff back there. Yeah, so we just want to wait for the storm to pass, and sometimes it can take some time, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. Otherwise I'll have to do some editing, and you guys know I don't like to edit. So, and see, we came in over there, right? We're coming out over, no, this is where we came in, so we can come out over here. This cave's got 2 entrances. Well, maybe this will get us closer to our goal. And marrow bulb. Yeah, didn't take too long. I was hoping they were worth money, but they're not. Sometimes you can find some pretty expensive stuff. Just scan that cave crab thing. See, he'd be cool to feed, huh? That'd be kind of a cool pet. He's not very big, but he's kind of neat. So, alright, so our storm is cleared. Let's use some of that oxygen we found. Charge up our life support there. But anyway, like I was saying earlier, I got interrupted by that storm, but you run 10 steps, walk 10 steps, and it'll get you there a little faster. And I basically use the squishing sounds of my feet to count my steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry for the cut there. The thing stopped recording. I just started it again. You watch your little step thing over there. Just keep it above half. You don't actually have to count the steps. I just do it by audio because it's nice, easier than looking over there. But you know, you do what you want. Do it however you want. Grab some carbon here. There we go. And grab these. Yada yada yada. You can read that if you want. I'm not gonna read it. Okay. First aid. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, and you can loot this place while you're here if you want. I'm not going to be in this game long enough to worry about it, but basically I'm going to get the ship going and get off planet. And that'll be kind of the end of this little tutorial. But see what it run 10 steps, walk 10 steps, run 10 steps, walk 10 steps. I don't know if it's true or not, but I read in a book once that that's what they actually used to do back in the olden days. Blimey, governor, when I walk 10 steps, run 10 steps when I get to me lord's house. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just something I read. Oxygen. Keep our life support up. Yeah, don't drop too far. Get some sodium. We can keep our toxic protection up there. Little jetpack climb. Which I think was originally a glitch, and then they just left it in. Because they were like, that's kind of cool that you can climb using your jetpack and it doesn't burn fuel. I don't know if that was intended or not, but something seems to tell me that it was a glitch at some point. But you know, as you're moving along, just grab resources whenever you can. If you're looking for something specific, you know, hit your scanner and whatever it is you're looking for, plan your route as best you can. Grab sodium along the way. That'll keep your, because they're always going to start you on some backwater dick in the booty ass planet. So yeah, I let my start down to run out because I was yapping instead of talking. I was talking instead of paying attention. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, and not too hard. So I mean, if you're having trouble getting started in survival mode, that's the main thing. You know, get that scanner up right away as quick as you can, and that'll bring you right to your ship. Boink. And there we go. And we can repair this. And now we can leave, right? I thought I repaired that. Oh. No, we need to go to our... I forgot, we need pure ferrite. So we need to go here and put some of that ferrite dust we have in there. There we go. That'll give us 81 pure ferrite, and we only need how many? We only need 50. So you can just make them all, or you can stop processing at 50 and keep the rest of you just regular ferrite. Whatever you want to do, it doesn't really matter. It's easy to come by. Quick transfer that. And you know, before you leave a planet, I mean, always pick up your refiner and stuff. I forget them. I leave refiners laying around freaking everywhere. But that's it. That's it. You're skip that. Go to space. Look for your space station. And I always like to check planets to make sure there's not a good one. aggressive sentinels. Oh no, it's a scalding planet. Okay. It looked like it was a nice world. And then we test our things here. Once we do this little thing, now it should reveal the space station to us. Grab that frequency, incoming transmission. And that's just your well, maybe it's not going to give us oh god, it's putting us back on this planet. Well, let's go do this real quick. All we got to do is talk to this guy. There should be a space station in this system. Usually it reveals it to you. So there's the application. Obviously, that's the actual thing, I think. Let's land here. If you land on these landing pads, you don't have to use launch fuel to take off. So if you don't have a launch auto charger, it's always good to land on something like this if you can. And our destination's in this direction. So let's run find it real quick. But no, it's good to be at that little hub back there. It's got a store and all kinds of good stuff like that at it. So that's a good thing to find. Let's hit our scanner and plot our route along some sodium here. Make sure we grab plenty of sodium while we're on the move. So we want to be going to our right, but we also want to be able to keep our life support charged up and our hazard protection and all that. So never hurts to go out of the way a little bit like this. Make sure you grab some sodium, and if you see sodium crystals, if you can, mine them. Some of them require an advanced laser, advanced mining laser, but some of them don't. So yeah, just keep your eyes open, look for yellow. If you see yellow crystals, try to mine them. Yeah, we're still heading the right direction. Nothing wrong with recharging when you're at 50%, you know. Nothing wrong with staying topped up. Nothing wrong with that. And here come the Sentinels, so now we're getting into Sentinel territory. Don't piss them off too early. They can kill you if they gang up on you. You can't get away from them, whatever. So okay, we need some oxygen, and there's some this way, so we'll grab that on our way by. Thank you, baby. So just look for hazardous flora. They give you oxygen, and then you can just scan and grab these little pods too. They give you oxygen. And there's our signal. So we lucked out. We landed our ship at a place that doesn't require us to have launch fuel to take off. Oh, here's a buried module. So sometimes, like I said, that one's too deep too. Kind of screwing us today. But sometimes you can get those buried technology modules without digging, you know, without having a train manipulator. Sometimes you can just grab them from the surface. But this planet's not going to let us do that. So now we're going to call in our ship, because it didn't take any fuel for it to take off, because it was on the launch pad. And we kind of lucked out on that. Now I don't have to harvest a bunch of resource, get in our ship, protect ourselves. Oh, not enough fuel. Goodness gracious. That's all right. Anyway, I kind of showed you what I wanted to show you. It's not too hard to get started and get your ship going and stuff in survival mode. So I'm actually going to end this tutorial here, and good luck to you out there. So don't forget to like and subscribe, watch the video, share it, leave a comment for the algorithm, help me get going here, and I'll continue making more videos. I don't know, the last couple I put out didn't do too well. I got like 2 views on it, so I'm not too worried about it. But hey, if they can take off like that first one did, man, you'd be doing all right. So peace out, piss off, have a good day, all that good stuff. Thank you, bye.